everybody, Matt Grimes, doing a quick update video for the Mustang. The response to my last video has been really great. I really enjoyed reading all the comments, stories that y'all have been posting about your first Mustangs and what your plans are for the future, and you know, whether or not you like the 18. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you guys the plans for my car and to answer some questions that showed up in the comments. So we'll start with what my plans are for the car. Okay, my plans are for the car to leave it mostly stock. I bought this on I think November 30th, and I've put about 375 miles on the car, and the only real changes that I've made, I've changed out the shift knob. I put the Ford Racing shift knob on there, which is much better. And then if we go under here, that, where is it? That right there is the Steeda clutch spring and perch from CJ Pony Parts, courtesy of them. They supplied that. In my last video, somebody commented that I was riding the clutch a lot, and what you didn't see, what happened after we stopped filming, was I actually killed the car several times because the clutch feel was so light. The clutch spring on that car is, on this car factory, is so heavy that it provides a very light feel, and that gives kind of a mushy feeling to the engagement. So this is a, I think, 6 times lighter spring than the factory put in there, so it gives it a much better driving experience, and it's the way it should be from the factory, in my opinion. Okay, one last thing to add to the parts that I've already done to the car. I've added the AEM dry flow intake that you're going to see in this next picture. A lot of people put K&Ns on these cars, or full-blown intakes. I have no plans to do that right now. I think that the factory cold air intake is enough for me for right now. In a year, who knows? I've seen people immediately buy these cars and put 700 horsepower superchargers on them, and go ahead, have fun. 460 horsepower will get me to 60 miles an hour very quickly, and that's, as you know, that's the kind of the speed limit around here. So that's it, and then we'll continue with the video now. The only other changes that I'm going to make to the car are really to save weight. I've got my H-pipe here. This is from CJ's as well. This is the MRT H-pipe. And then I've got the Bear Errataspeed rear rotors and front rotors. As heavy as they are 33 pounds lighter than the factory rotors. I've also got a set of hood struts that are going on the car. California Pony Cars Brake Master cylinder cover. That's going on. Hood release latch, because I don't want this to break on me at the most inopportune moment. Thank you, Bill from CJ, for suggesting this. And then also a set of, I can't remember who makes these, but 20 millimeter, 25 millimeter hub centric wheel spacers. It should be on here. Oh, nope. That's the box. So it's whatever that is. And then a couple of LED for the turn signals. Gonna do a 4th brake light kit, and then there's the sequencer, so that the taillights will sequence when you hit the brakes and when your hazards are on. Lastly, a couple of window louvers and the jacking rails. So that's my plans for the car. That's what I'm gonna do. I've put on some black Mustang badges. The only thing that I don't like about these is, you see right here, they use white adhesive. So that kind of makes it stand out a little bit more than I'd like it to. But what are you gonna do? The wheels are amazing. I have no plans of changing these. The tires are great. There is still significant wheel hop. So I've got to do something about that. I'll probably put on some Steeda vertical links, or something to stiffen up that rear end to deal with that wheel hop, because it is a monster. It is not fun. And that's kind of where I am with the Mustang. I'm gonna, like I said, mostly leave it stock except for the stuff that I've laid out to save weight, and stuff that I think should have been on there from the factory. And to address some of the comments in regards to why I chose the vehicle that I chose, with the options that I chose. I wanted the safe and smart package. I wanted the lane keep assist. I wanted the side sensing mirrors, because it's all in the name of safety. Okay, this is a 460 horsepower muscle car, and you got to be safe. That's why I'm upgrading the brakes, because as fun as it is to go fast, eventually you got to stop. And I have no desire to hit anybody in this car when I'm cruising around and having fun. I've already hit a trash can. I was coming home. I went to work one morning. I was sick. I had the car for 2 days. 2 days. And came around the corner doing 30 miles an hour, and I hit a plastic trash can just like that one. And it ripped off the driver's side mirror and did quite a bit of damage. And I've got this guy out there just kind of sitting at the edge of my driveway. That's kind of weird. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, guys, that guy turned out to be from the local fire department doing a fundraiser, and I always try to help out with the local fire department because I want them to get to my house quickly if there's a fire. So back to the story. Come around the corner, trash can, middle of the road, didn't see it, 4 o'clock in the morning, ripped this mirror clean off, and then it came back, and then the trash can hit this part, this rear quarter, and they had to replace the mirror, both pieces of glass, repaint the whole side of the car. They had to remove the deck lid and the spoiler. I think the wheels were okay, but yeah, that was 2 days after I'd owned the car. So anything, like I said, like anything can happen. So, but you want to be safe, and I have no desire to hit anybody or to damage the car any more than I already have. I'm honestly, I'm a bit embarrassed, but you know what? Life happens, and then you die. So, like I said, I just want to do this quick update. The next videos coming out are going to be some install videos of the brakes and the wheel spacers, followed by the H-pipe there, and the hood struts, and the jacking rails. Oh, you can't even hardly see these, but they were painted along with the car, and they look just fantastic. Can't really see out of the rear quarter windows anyway, so I figured I might as well make them look good. All right, that's going to conclude it for this video. If y'all have any more questions, comments, I love to read your comments. I try to reply when I can. So have a good day, and God bless America.